lady for bringing the pretty. It's Sarah Gunn, everyone, our DIY guru. So good with your art. We're going to talk a little bit about art in your children's rooms because people can get a little crazy with the themes when it comes to the kids. Oh, my kids are into Cars 2, so then it's a Cars 2 room. Or my kid's into Winnie the Pooh, and everything's Winnie the Pooh. And it's, I don't know, I'm not so much into the themes. No, and I know you're not either.
No.
So another way to decorate a kid's room is by adding some nice art.
Well, exactly. It's a great alternative because instead of going to town with a theme or a color scheme, you're simply using something you hang on your wall that's much easier to replace than a bedding set, light fixture, wall mural, and all those things that people get a little carried away with. And there's 6 different categories of art when you're looking for pieces for your child's room. And the first is kind of this grouping across the top here, the more traditional pieces on canvas or in frames. And let's say your child loves the color red. Do you want to do 5 coats of paint on their wall and then have to repaint it when they change their mind and purple's their favorite color?
Yeah,
not necessarily.
Really.
So this piece from Oopsie Daisy here has tons of red. So they feel like their favorite color is being represented in the space. And then hopefully maybe their next favorite color will be yellow and you don't have to take it down, right? Or if you want to do kind of a themed room, this piece up top here is really sweet. It's the 3 Bears chairs from Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. So it's kind of a fairy tale theme, or you know, a nature look. My kids are really into outer space right now, and this piece from Penny Paper Co. is so sweet for small children, and my son actually says that to me all the time.
I love you to the moon and back.
He
That is
does.
the
I
sweetest
know,
thing
it's
ever.
adorable.
Oh.
Or if your child's interested in knights or scuba diving or mermaids or firefighters, whatever, you can represent their interests with one of these blocks, which is a really funky look. And these 2 are actually Canadian, which is nice as well.
Which 2 are Canadian?
These 2 on the end here.
Oh,
They're from
very
Canadian.
nice. Well, I like these. They almost look like the Lego people, which a lot of kids would be into,
Exactly.
right?
They're the little Playmobil. She actually did her child's Playmobil figures and painted them.
Oh, man.
I know, it's so cool.
So good. Okay, so that's the real art. Let's look a little at photography, which is something people don't often consider for their kids' rooms.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You think of it as an adult art form, but really it's great for kids because you can get any kind of photography, like baby animals for a nursery room, for example. But I love these carnival pieces. The colors are amazing. The theme is really fun. And, you know, they just add a little bit of fun to the space. And who doesn't love bubblegum?
I like the candy, man.
I know, right?
That's good.
So that's a fun piece for a child's room as well.
Yeah, and also we've got that piece at the bottom there, which is also a photograph. Now, how about educational? I mean, we know not every moment needs to be a teaching moment or a learning moment for our children, but there's no problem with maybe getting them to learn their letters and their numbers through art.
Well, exactly. Sometimes you want your art to be interactive if you're sitting in there with your child. So you can do an alphabet. This is kind of a younger version for smaller children. It's got the bright colors that they're drawn to. This alphabet next to you is for older kids. You know, you could take that a step further and pick one of those cities every week or every month. Go to the library, research them. So, you know, you're taking it to the next level and it becomes a talking piece.
I have to show this because there's someone from Winnipeg in the audience. So look, you're represented. Yay! Winnipeg made it. That's amazing. So that's great. Also, you know what? Look at this cool little thing.
Yeah, there's some interactive pieces that go
into
the...
So is this, would we call this a learning tool as well? Because when I press this little button on the robot, he lights up.
He does. And some of these pieces from Fly Sky Picks, they actually play music as well. So it, you know, it just gets the child more involved with the art experience, which is exciting. Yeah,
that is very exciting. They'll never go to sleep, but whatever. They'll love it.
They turn off.
That's very fun. Okay, so educational. How about free art? So there's you don't have to pay a ton of money for your art.
Well, I don't think people think about this, but you can go online and find free art for your child's bedroom. Like
and
these
just print
pieces
it out?
Here, you just print it at home. So you download the document. So these pieces are from a website, and I'll have all the information online. They have a new free printable every month.
Oh, that's great.
Right, and then these pieces here are sweet for a smaller child's room or a nursery. 22 different colors to choose from. You plug in your child's name, you save the document and print it. You can pop it in a frame. I kind of like them on these clips because I don't know, then you can switch it up whenever you want to. But
yeah, well, that's the other thing. It can be a lot more casual, the way you put up the art if it's in a child's room, right? How about art done by your child? Because Lord knows there's going to be about 15 pieces a week.
I know. So you do have to be selective.
Might as well frame some.
Well, you know what? It makes them feel so proud and so special when they have something of theirs on the wall. You know, let them know that you appreciate what they're doing too. I have 2 pieces by my kids here, actually, and this top one was done by my older son when he was about 3 and a half, and it's him and his favorite bear, we call Baby Bear.
Oh, so cute.
And it's really simple. So if you have a piece like that your child really wants up, it would have been lost in a white frame with a white mat. So I just painted out the frame. And then the other one's done by my other son too.
Very nice. Clearly they're geniuses.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
They
artistic
are.
geniuses.
I think so. They take after their
very
mother.
far. And now objects as art.
Well, there's some really fun pieces. It doesn't have to be on the wall. So you've got some bird cages. You could hang them from the ceiling. You could have a hook hanging them from the wall, which would be really fun. They could even put their little stuffed bird in there. These knights are cool for boys' rooms. I think one of my favorite things, though, are these right here. To reach down. You know, animal heads are kind of a hot trend right now in grown-up spaces, the faux ones, of course. So this is a really sweet take on it for kids' rooms. They're crocheted, they're beautiful. They're from Ella and Elliot. And here's the stripy elephant. Aren't they so cute?
Yeah, no, I like those.
Yeah.
I think kids would dig that a lot. Thank you. These are really good options for a lot of folks out there.
choices.
Let's go to break. We've got more coming up. So with us.